Hey everybody, I'm Evan, and today I'm going to show you a game that you have probably never heard of. So everyone uses the terms, right? Shelf of shame, shelf of opportunity. I prefer the term unplayed game in the collection because a board game collection really is what I have here. Because sometimes, in some cases, I do enjoy owning the game as much as I would enjoy playing it. So sometimes more obscure games, or maybe games that I just bought for a specific reason, don't get played like the other ones do. So today I'm going to go to that shelf and pull out a game that I have not played yet. And it's one that I've owned since 2015. So it's been unplayed in my collection for quite a long time. And that one is called Grave Robbers 2 Skippy's Revenge. Have you heard of it? Well, let's go down to the table and check it out. So Grave Robbers 2 Skippy's Revenge is actually a sequel to Grave Robbers from Outer Space, which is a card game that we have played. I believe you can combine the two, but let's get that out of here. This one has sat on my shelf since 2015. Not only unplayed, but unopened. So while I'm opening this, let's go over some stats here. It is a game for 2 to 6 players, and it was released in 2003. It was designed by Steve Tassi, who you may recognize that name from Snakes and Lattes, because he's like the Snakes and Lattes guy, right? He had, I think he had a segment on Board Game Breakfast or something at one time on the Dice Tower, so you've probably seen him around. Little instructions here. All of these cards have the same back. Let's see here. So the idea of this game is you are playing a hand of cards, trying to make a B movie, right? So you're trying to have like special effects. There's special effects. There is characters. There is creatures. There is locations. So I think you're trying to get these into your movie and make as get as many points as you can. I believe these are points. Here's the thing: I haven't played this, or I haven't played the other one for a very long time. So my recollection is pretty bad. You think I would bust this out, right? So it's basically just a card game, right? I know there was one fun part where you take, you flip these cards upside down, and you can make you make the title of the movie. So I think you randomly pick these. So you have Foul, Packed House, and this would be the name of the movie that you're making. And then if you have one of these cards in your movie at the end of the game, I believe then you get extra points. Let's see what else. Let us see what else we can make here. We can make Dead, Hunter, Mausoleum. So I don't know, that kind of adds to the fun of the game. But basically, think something like a Take That type game where you are playing good cards on yourself for points and then playing negative cards on the other player. That's basically the game. But if you really lean into the theme, with these characters, Hitchhiker, Mortician, Starship Commander, Town Drunk, and then there's creatures like the Disembodied Brain. And I believe the game ends, I think, when this card comes up. I don't even remember. Ghost Ship, It's Alive, Poison Fog. And I don't know, I think maybe these special effect are cards that do things. Oh, look, and then there's props like a drill, alien artifact, canister of mysterious goo, that sort of thing. That's the game. It's these cards. So, all right, let's go back to the table and, let's wrap this thing up. So there you have it. That's Grave Robbers 2 Skippy's Revenge. Is it a good game? Is it a great game? Probably not. Is it a potentially fun game? Yeah, I think so. Especially if you're like me, where you like B-movie cliches or like cheesiness, or maybe just kind of the theme is going to pull you through maybe a game that's not like the greatest in the world, which sometimes is enough for me, especially if I really like the theme. So the question is, where do you find this game? Well, the bad news is it's sadly way out of print. There are copies available on eBay if you want to go track one down, but I don't think it's worth the price you're going to pay. However, the good news is there was a recently funded Kickstarter for like a new edition. I believe it kind of mixes all of the games in this series together, or there's like packs or something. But if you go look at that Kickstarter, the art is different, and I think it has a different kind of vibe to it. But it's there, so there's a new edition that's at least coming. So yeah, there you go. All right, well, hey, thanks for having me on this tea time once again, and we'll see you next time. Well, I'll show you some other strange game that you've probably never heard of. See you later, everybody.